Yo guys, what's good? My name is Callum Dolby and welcome back to another video on the channel. So this is going to be my Posh preview of the Reading away game. It is tonight at 8 PM, Tuesday the 9th of December. And I'm basically just going to run through my predicted lineup, some thoughts on the games and a player to watch for Reading. So we're going to get into that straight away, and it's going to be, of course, Jack Marriott. He is obviously an ex-Posh player, very prolific goal scorer with us, and he is actually their top scorer with 5 goals this season. Now, I kind of expected, I don't really know why, I kind of expected them to have more goals, but 5 goals is not a lot, although I can't really say that as a Posh fan because I think our top scorer only has 3, and I think that's maybe got Leonard. So yeah, I don't know why I expected more, but there you go. Jack Marriott obviously plays on the shoulder, makes them runs in behind, and he is a lethal finisher, especially at this level. Also, look, they had Matt Ritchie as well, the ex-Newcastle player. Obviously played a lot in the Premier League, but he's 36 years old now, so not sure how effective he'll be, although I think he's played like 9 games, but hasn't played in a couple of weeks now. So, I mean, if we get to play against him, I guess that'll be a bit of a strange one as well, having an ex-Prem player who's still fairly relevant, I guess, playing against us. I think he played in the Championship with Portsmouth last season. I think they're in the Championship, right? But yeah, no, I think that'll be good as well. So I'm just going to quickly get into my predicted lineup now. It's going to be on the screen for you up here, and I'm going to go with Alex Bass in goal. I'm going to go with Kyoso at right back. I don't think Donnelly did anything really for himself in the FA Cup game to warrant a start, and maybe not even on the bench either. I'd probably have Johnson on the bench over him. And then I'm going to go with Akagbe and Tom Lees in the defence. I don't think O'Connor's going to be fit, so I think them two will do a fine job. I think Akagbe deserves a run of games now and just see what we've got, because I think his recovery pace is really going to sort of complement Tom Lees quite well. And I think that him just having that extra speed, we really need that at the back, because we've got we've got a few cloggers in the back line, I'll just say that. Left back, I mean, it's going to have to be Harley Mills. I don't think that anyone would really argue with that. I think he hasn't really deserved a place, but we just don't really have anyone else unless we play Johnston at left back. But I'd just rather have Harley Mills there on the off chance that he'll put a good cross in or a good free kick in. So yeah, Harley Mills at left back. In the midfield, I'm going to have Ben Woods in the 6. I would drop Archie Collins to the bench because I just don't think he's been good enough. And then alongside him, I'd have Keller. I think having them two in midfield, you have the engine with Keller, and then you have the ball playing ability and the defensive work of Woods. I think he'd work really well in the 6, and it'd kind of, if he can drop back a little bit more, then he won't be as tempted to shoot all the time. So I would be interested to see him play in that role. In the 10, I'd have Jimmy J Morgan if we're going to play with that, 4-2-3-1, but I'm going to completely swap the formation. I'm going to go with just a standard 4-4-2, or maybe like a 4-2-4 if you're attacking. So yeah, in the 10 I would have Jimmy J, but we're gonna swap the formation. So up top, I'm gonna have Leonard and Jimmy J Morgan. I think it's about time that we give them some service, because I think both of them would thrive with it. Obviously, Leonard can hold it up well, and Jimmy J's more of that poacher, so you'd kind of had to have that dynamic of one player holding it up, another player running in behind. And I think it's just about time we give our strikers some support. Lindgren, I'd just drop to the bench. I just don't think he's good enough. I think the player that we paid £1 million for should probably play. I don't think that's very controversial to say. So yeah, I'd have Leonard and Jimmy J up front. On the wings, I'd have Lisby and Frith. Again, I don't think Odo should start. I think Lisby and Frith weren't very good on Saturday, but then again, neither was anyone else, really, apart from maybe a Kagwe, and Bass was okay, but yeah, I think they deserve another run out. We're not really blessed with options on the wing. I think he and Hayes is back soon. I'll be excited to see maybe him and Frith on the wings, because they're both very direct, but they're both kind of suffering from not passing syndrome, where they just kind of head down. They might beat 1 or 2 men, but then they'll try and beat 1 or 2 men again and again and again and again. So yeah, I think definitely having him, them two on the wings would be good. So yeah, that is my predicted lineup: 4-4-2 standard, two backs of four and two up front. I think that'll be really good for us. I think it will give more support in defence. I think having Woods and Keller in would be really good as like two box-to-box midfielders. Maybe Woods dropping back a little bit more, and just having that solid foundation, so we might not concede as many, would be really good for us as a team against Reading. But yeah, I think. I mean, I don't want to predict a loss, but I think we will lose. I think you know, Reading have got a big pitch. They're going to play expansive football, and I think we could get exposed again. But here's hoping, right? I don't want to predict us to lose, but I think we're going to play better, especially if we change formation and put two up front. So I'm going to go with a 3-2, a bit of a thriller. I reckon we'll go 2-1 up, and then they'll score a couple of goals and everyone's going to lose their heads again. So yeah, 3-2 Reading. The first goal scorer, I'm going to go with Harry Leonard, and Jack Marriott to score a brace for them, because he always seems to score against us. He did when he was at Luton as well. Not Luton, Wrexham, sorry. Yeah, we bought him from Luton when they were in League 2. It's crazy how they've come all the way. They went all the way up. They were in League 2 below us. They went past us all the way to the Prem, and now they're back down with us. Not to throw any shade at Luton. I think they did all that the right way. They just spent money on the wrong players when they were in the Prem. But yeah, that is my Posh preview. Kept it nice, short and sweet today, because the game is tonight. So hopefully you guys will be more excited for the game now you've watched this. I mean, it's very positive, isn't it? Hopefully we can get a win. I won't be doing a Posh review of this game because I'm not going to be watching it. I'm working 4 till midnight tonight, so I won't get a chance to watch the game. The next time you'll see me is the Posh preview for the huge derby game on Saturday against the Cobblers. So if you did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like, comment down below your score prediction of the game, subscribe to the channel if you're new with the notification bell on. We're trying to get 400 before the end of the year, and I really think we can get there. We're only 15 away now. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Cheers.